All right. Great Monday morning. We had to come in because we had some winning going on in the market this weekend, guys. If you were in the crypto space, you definitely won this weekend. Coming to you live from Tennessee and Palatka, Florida. Country boys in crypto. We're pumped. We're excited. Man, Willie, how is it going down there? Your weather definitely must be better than mine, considering woke up this morning with a little bit of a light dusting of snow on the ground here, which we was not supposed to get in my area. And the high is going to be 38, and rain is coming in here around about 9 a.m. So what's your light down there, man? I know you're enjoying it. Looking good down there.
Oh, man, it's great weather around here, man. The sunshine shining. It's a little bit of it's an overcast, like it may rain a little bit, but hey, it's Florida weather. They predicted some kind of cold front coming in here over the next couple of days. I figured that must be coming from y'all. Must have sent that from Tennessee. Y'all got jealous, and they say let them experience 2 days of cold at least. But it's a great day, great weather here. We're excited, man. A lot of stuff happening over the weekend. I'll tell you, I say this all the time, but it's like you cannot take a break from crypto. It's like if you ain't paying attention, you're getting left behind. I mean, getting left behind. If you take a weekend off, it's like you get there, Monday, you're like, okay, where did that start? Where did that come from, man? Because it's still be rocking. But this was one of the slowest weekends that we've seen in a while, because by the last 3 to 4 weeks, if you will, on Saturdays, the altcoins and Bitcoin would pump, but it just kind of stayed flat all weekend. It kind of just went sideways. Is this the calm
before the storm? Man, you thinking the same thing. It is. I absolutely think so. Man, a lot of the coins that we had, altcoins, man, they made good gains. I'm definitely loving what happened to the 1inch, that coin in particular. So we had some people that we've been kind of mentoring, and asking, hey, kind of helping out with those coins and everything. We're not financial advisors, so hey, everything we truly say is speculative in our opinion.
You better read them their rights.
So let me go ahead and say that.
Read them their rights.
Hey, never invest more than you can afford to lose. Get a return on your investment as quickly as possible, and educate yourself in this space, because education is the key to success in the crypto market. So your rights have been read to you now. But yeah, we've got some people who've been mentoring, man. They were very excited. I said, hey, man, those coins that you put us on and we talked about, said we made really good gains. So glad for those people that listened and took advantage of it. Like we said, man, everybody can win in this space, and it's up to you. It's absolutely up to you. And man, you ain't got to put in a bunch of money. I mean, just for a great example, when we talked about that 1inch coin, that thing was right at $1. I think one guy got in at $1.20, one guy got in at $1.27, and it's sitting at, I think, rated almost $4 this weekend. So you look at that when a man put $200 in at $1.20, and look at where it went this weekend. So you possibly got right at, let's say, 180 coins, and your 180 coins somewhere around in there, man, just went up to $4. So hey, that's a good win. That's a good win. And once again, I don't see any big bank give you that type of win in this type of short span. So congratulations, guys.
Yeah. And 1inch, we're gonna probably have to do a live on 1inch one of these days. But 1inch is a lot of people's talking about it. It's been in the news a lot. 1inch dropped. It came out on December the 25th, and it does seem to be having a bright future and the new thing to talk about. But I mean, the craziness with Dogecoin and XRP over the weekend. And hey, you're a Ripple whale, so we won't throw you out there. But what is going on with XRP, and why you think that it just went skyrocketed? I think there's 2 reasons, but it's skyrocketed over 60
Let me say, I am no longer a Ripple whale. I'm not considered a Ripple whale. What I was considered like one of them Ripple walrus, I guess, a little smaller than whale. But I got rid of all my Ripple when all the shit hit the fan. Like I said, we made profit off of it. Got into it when it was very young. As you know, I was stacking and stacking on it, but I think
Yeah,
it's got to do a lot with the Reddit site. Reddit is
yeah,
very powerful. You got guys that's saying, "Hey, let's pump this, let's pump this, let's pump it." It's funny because you got a lot of pumping going on from the United States, which the coin is not going to be carried by Binance US, Coinbase, some other. And I think I know those two definitely banned it. So,
well, yeah, any of the U.S. sites you cannot hold it.
yeah,
But we got an issue here because although, and I'm a part of that Reddit group, I'm on Wall Street Bets. I'm inside of the Reddit with Wall Street Bets. They're still on GME. I think that announced that little thing that went around Twitter, February 1st, be ready for a pump for XRP.
hmm
I think that right there put everybody on notice, and people started buying XRP to get ready and get set for the pump on Monday, which is today.
yes,
So we'll see if they rally around that Wall Street Bets while they're around XRP. But what I'm hearing inside the group is there's a lot of distractions of people saying, let's go to XRP and silver and those kinds of things. But inside the Reddit group, you know what they're still talking about? GME and AMC. They're still wanting to pump those. They're not letting go of GME. They're not
yeah,
selling. They're
yeah,
not
man.
letting it fall.
They're not letting it fall, but man, one thing that's disturbing about it is, and I read, I guess we're saying that on Google's platform here, which don't really give a shit, but what's aggravating is you got big tech. You talking about face crooks, Google, and all these people that are out here censoring and trying to hide the truth from these big corporations. It's just big money protecting big money, and they don't give a damn about the small people, about the small person. I mean, it's sad to say that Google removed over 1,000 reviews on Robinhood and also the trading companies that went out here and pulled their stunt last week because they got beat at their own game. Now, if that's not a communism at its best, you
Yeah,
can't say and tell the truth. That's horseshit. So
yeah.
then you see another thing that they're pushing to want people prosecuted for this crap. I mean, what the hell? I mean, you wanting people prosecuted because they played your game and beat you at your game.
Yeah. Hey, and there was nothing illegal about what they did. What?
But that's the country we live in now, with all these attorneys, all this. I scratch your back, let me slide you over 4 million for your so-called campaign, and slide this over here for this behind the back door to come up with this law. We need a law. We need this created. We need that created because we've crooked the people for all these years. But now people have figured out a way to stop us from being a crook and beat us at our game. Let's look at everything they've stole from people for all these years doing this same shit. But when it happens to them, it's a crying shame. Like you said the other day, I'm taking my damn ball from the court and I'm leaving.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I read that article this weekend. Here they are wanting charges pressed or wanting all this and that. Piss on them and piss on Google. What Reddit needs to do
Whoa,
is,
you gonna get our site, flagged.
what Reddit needs to do is do a damn Reddit thing for Google stock.
Yeah.
Anybody else? I said it.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, you see that, and you see that the fact that the billionaire hedge funds do not like to be, I guess, they want it as easy as possible. And to say that you want to bring charges up on someone that did not do anything illegally is just baffling. But all right, let's jump into the coin market cap. Let's look at the cap here. We getting fired up early, guys. We fired up on this Monday. And let me tell you something. Crypto, you get excited about Mondays. In the real world, you like, oh shit, it's Monday.
Gotta go work.
All right. We get fired up about Monday because we know the market's going to open and what is going to happen. And everybody's watching the markets this morning. Not only just the crypto market, but they're watching 9:30, 9 o'clock when is GME going to fly? Is Nokia going to fly? Is AMC going to fly? We're going to see. All right. Is Bitcoin going to fly? Bitcoin never sleeps, guys, though. We're 24 hours. All right, Bitcoin's market cap this morning, 1 billion, up 0.7%. Bitcoin dominance sitting at 61%. We like that. It's continuing to fall. Bitcoin dominance is continuing to fall. 61%, guys. This is huge. Man, look at the ETH gas. That ETH gas is high. Good Lordy.
Yeah,
Whoa. Whoa. All right. Bitcoin sitting at $33,752 this morning. Man, I like this right here, guys. If Bitcoin, if I don't have the chart here for it, and we're not chart guys, but we don't really get into the chart part of it. We play to the more tactical, some other aspects of the market that we learn from. But I mean, there's many different ways to learn. So if I could do a triangle, if I could do a descending triangle here on the last, well, I'm not gonna get it all in there. But if Bitcoin leaves today, and it breaks out today above $33,000, it's gonna be a great day for Bitcoin. All right, Ethereum 1,328. Man, I love what Ethereum's doing, man. It's really showing strong, man. It's really strong right now. And I know you got one of the big bags of Ethereum over there. I won't put it out there like that, but it went down 1%. XRP over the weekend, it's down 22.8, but it's up to 4.6 right now. It's up 46 cents. It went as high as 66
cent, man.
So we'll see what starts to happen if, but I don't, I said I don't know about this XRP pump. I think that may be information. That may be the XRP army more than it is Reddit. All right, Polkadot, 15.93, 3.1%. Cardano, 34 cents, down 0.8%. Really no losers today. No losers this morning. I mean, it's going sideways. There's no losers. Binance Coin, Litecoin, 0.4. Bitcoin Cash, 2.0. There is no losers, really. All right, let's see. Let's look what's killing it, man. Doge, still running. Doge is still running. It started back running again, guys. Up to 3 cents, 35.3% in the last hour. Guys, and went as high as 8 cents. Look at this, 356% in the last 7 days. Now, we do know the meme coin, as it's called, and that's all it is, guys. It's the meme coin. It doesn't really have any value or any purpose. It's just a meme coin. That's what it is. But the community, that community uses it to, I mean, this guy's got to be making some crazy money on it. Those early adopters, those guys that got in this thing early. I mean, these type of percentages is just crazy. TikTok is to blame, pumps that one and Reddit. And I think we got a lot of misinformation going around too within the community, and people got to be careful of what they put their money in, expecting to make a profit. Pancake Swap, 29.8. OMG Network, 17.3. Compound, 11.7. The Graph, 11.5. A lot of people talking about Graph. Sushi, 8.8. Amplify, Verge. So let's look at what the losers look like. Avalanche, Alpha Finance, big one. Icon X, I like this one too. Icon, Enginecoin. But I mean, all of it's single digits. There's really no losers. It's all single digit percentages this morning. I tell you, the market's healthy. There's not really any losers right now. All right. So what we're going to talk about as we enter today, guys, we're going to talk about why we believe Bitcoin can hit 288,000 in 2021. Why we are going to follow Plan B, stock to flow model. So I want to show you this. This model here, this is called the stock to flow model. And if you are newbies and never heard of this model, go right now to Twitter and follow Plan B. You can also Google his website, stock to flow model. And he's been wildly accurate on his model on where Bitcoin is going to go. And he said in stock to flow model that Bitcoin will hit 288,000. Remember about, what was it, last Thursday, a week ago, everybody was like, oh man, Bitcoin's going down to 20K. Oh my gosh, Bitcoin's going to go down. What was that? Bitcoin, the bull runs over. What was that, Dwight? Was it last week?
Yes.
And remember he tweeted out,
just calm down.
Calm down, follow the model. It's not going anywhere. And as you can see in this stock to flow model, the yellow one is Bitcoin. I mean, it's Bitcoin. The white line is the stock to flow model. And in 2021, he has it going up to 288,000 on its path to $1 million. And as you can see, it is still following that model. And this is why we also believe, because I agree with this model, and I've looked into it from the website, why Bitcoin can go to 288,000. Now, I want to give you, see what we do. We're not really, I wouldn't call us, more, coders, or we just some country boys that love crypto, but we're not the chart guys as much. We play with the emotional part, the people part of the market. Let me tell you another reason. Let me show you another reason why I believe Bitcoin is going to 288,000. When you hear stuff like this, the billionaires and millionaires, they're buying Bitcoin at 33,000, 34,000, 40,000, like it's nothing, like it's popcorn. You think they're buying to sell at 45? And we've been saying this. You think they're buying this to sell at 50,000?
No.
So we understand that there's only ever going to be 21 million Bitcoins ever created. So there's not enough for everybody to have. And if you got institutions and billionaires trying to get their hands on it as much as possible, what do you think is going to happen? Well, the price is going to continue to go up. And they're already saying that they feel like it's going to be a shortage on the exchanges right now. So listen to what Tim Draper says about what he's doing with Bitcoin. He's buying more and more, and he has no interest in selling. Oh, this is awesome. Let's go. Listen in. Let me know.
Do you have a strategy where that's concerned with Bitcoin?
No, I'm actually just buying more. The thinking is that over time, we're going to be able to spend it. And I have no interest in ever selling my Bitcoin for dollars. Why would I take the currency of the future and sell it for the currency of the past? I mean, do I want like Confederate dollars? No. So I'm looking to continue to build on my currency of the future, but long term, I'm in the venture capital business. I'd like to put this Bitcoin to work. And I think that the regulators are going to recognize that this is a valuable way for people to conduct business, and they get their tax dollars, they get their share.
Okay.
And with my business, I can actually raise money in Bitcoin, invest it into a bunch of companies in Bitcoin, have them pay their employees and suppliers in Bitcoin, and the whole thing keeps a perfect record of everybody's financials all the way through. So I can see how my portfolios are doing. I can identify
I love that. Hey,
possible risks.
I mean, whatever one might believe, you can pay in Bitcoin too.
Investors in Bitcoin on a smart contract that then filters through the waterfall on a smart contract. So I don't need to have a transfer agent. I don't need to have the audit.
Gotcha.
I don't have to have the accountants. I don't have to have the bookkeepers. It's all done right there on the blockchain. This is
you clearly believe in it, and the fact that you are just adding even as high as
now, man, did you hear what he's saying there? Now, there's a lot going on here. Let's break this down, because there's a lot that's going on in that statement there. Number one, he believes Bitcoin. This is why I believe Bitcoin's going to go to 288,000 because of the demand. But he wants to be able to invest Bitcoin in his companies, pay his people in companies, and it's all right there in blockchain on smart contracts. Now, I think he's a little bit confused. The problem is Bitcoin does not have smart contracts right now. Ethereum does. And who has it to come down the road here in February, March? Cardano 88. Now, what he's talking about is being able to get rid of accountants, being able to, it's getting rid of the currency exchange people, all these stuff. He's talking about being able to do business on a global concept and running global companies, and everything's, he can look at his whole portfolio from a smart contract. Everything's right there.
Oh yeah. Hey, I'm telling you, once again, man, these guys did not get that big by being dumb. They've done their research, they've done their homework, and just what he said is a powerful statement. We read an article last week where some companies were looking at, doing the 401k and all that stuff. So companies are seeing the value in it. They're adapting. They're getting the software. You remember, and that company said they would possibly down the road going to be able to. Some companies said they're going to start paying in cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. So what Draper said, he's on target. He might have been a little bit off on some of the other things, but man, he's right on target for where for in the future for where this thing's going.
The mindset, and then what he said. Why would I want to give away the future currency for the currency of the past, the dollar? He said, I'm not selling. He said, I'm not selling. Not for the currency of the past.
Right.
I want the currency of the future.
Hey man, I'd hate to, a sad thing about it is, man, that's a lot of people don't realize that. A lot of people to this day are not in tune with times when it comes to that right there. And that's the reason we're out here. That's the reason we're out here to try to educate people, whether some of them listen, some don't. It's like an old country boy say, you can always lead a horse to the water, but you can't make them do what?
Can't make them drink.
You can't make them drink.
All right. Well, let's jump into our first article.
Let's jump up in here. What's first today? What are we talking about today? Man, we want to talk about what Bitcoin is on pace for.
Oh, wow, man. We're going to continue to push about Elon Musk this weekend, man. Elon Musk, guys, was making the news this morning. It's making the round of the news over this weekend. Elon Musk was on Clubhouse last night, and he said that he supports Bitcoin. But what does that really mean? All right, let's go.
All right, guys. Elon Musk says he's a supporter of Bitcoin and thinks it will get broad acceptance in finance. Man, it's the second person here talking about, Bitcoin getting acceptance. Wow. Hey, we see a trend going on right here. You better get on this bus. Don't get left behind. Let's see here, getting this thing out of my way here. All right, Elon Musk added Bitcoin on his Twitter bio last week, helping push the digital currency price up by as much as 20%. In a discussion on the popular Clubhouse audio app, Musk confirmed he likes Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin is really on the verge of getting broad acceptance by conventional finance people, he said. Elon Musk is doubling down on his flirtation with Bitcoin. Early Friday, the billionaire Tesla boss added the hashtag Bitcoin to his Twitter bio in a move that helped to briefly push the price of the cryptocurrency by much as 20%. In a discussion on the most popular Clubhouse audio app late Sunday, Musk confirmed that he was a supporter of Bitcoin. I've got to watch what I say here because some of these things can really move the market, Musk said. Many friends of mine have tried to convince me to get involved in Bitcoin for a long time. I'm going to stop right there. Do you think Elon Musk, personally, once again, we're a firm believer in watch what we do, not what we say. I don't think Elon Musk is stupid. I think Elon Musk, when he says on this little article right here, some friends have tried to get me to, many of his friends try to get him get involved in Bitcoin for a long time. I'm going to take that right there, and I'm going to tell you that I will be almost positive and confident that he has some Bitcoin already banked. What's your thoughts on that?
When he was on, I don't know if it was on Mickey Mouse Club or something, he was showing, so when you go to MetaMask and he was doing, I'm sorry, that's Mark Cuban. That's not, he listed himself as the CEO of Dogecoin one time. So I think he obviously did have a Dogecoin, but I think of course, I think he has a stash. And I don't know how big a stash, but he's a billionaire. He's not going to buy $60 worth of Bitcoin, right? He's one of the richest men in the world. So I don't think that he privately, but he knows this. Just like he said, I got to watch what I say because what I say can move the market.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It might have been him last night.
If he went out and said, yeah, I'm buying as much Bitcoin as I can, what you think's going to happen? Whoa, everybody's going, woof, woof, woof. Man, investors going to be trying to buy before one of the richest men in the world buy it all. That's what they're going to think. The FOMO really goes in. So I think he's already got it. Yeah.
Hey, that might be him last night that moved that. How many Bitcoin was it yesterday? It was moved when we sent that thing last night. I don't remember exactly.
I think it was like 15,000 or something like that.
Yeah, 15,000 Bitcoin moved off of Coinbase, man. I said, Willie, share. Hey, throw a couple of them. Throw me a couple bones over here. Throw me a couple coins, man. He didn't want to.
Oh man.
Yeah, so
It
get,
wasn't
get
me.
back. Yeah,
It wasn't
get
me.
back
I
at
was
Mr.
smart.
Musk. You know, I think he ain't dumb. That's just my opinion. Smart guy. We know he's a smart guy. I say he probably has some, but later on we'll find out when he comes up and says, I've been buying from such and such time. So I just didn't want friends and I didn't want to rock the market. But Musk said he once ate a slice of Bitcoin cake given to him by a friend in 2013, and that he clearly should have at least bought some Bitcoin 8 years ago, talking about being late to the party. I do at this point think Bitcoin is a good thing, and I am supportive of Bitcoin, Musk said. I think Bitcoin is really on the verge of getting broad acceptance by conventional finance people. Musk added that he doesn't have a strong opinion on the virtual currency. He has tweeted about the meme-based cryptocurrency Dogecoin in the past, and in 2019, he indicated that it was his favorite cryptocurrency. Last week, Dogecoin skyrocketed as much as 800% in the space of 24 hours after a tweet from Musk was taken by Reddit users, and the means he's throwing his support behind the token. So that's what that was. That had some of it last week with like I said, with that frenzy we had last week. But the market cap was way too high for that to reach what everybody was suspecting that to reach to. They was calling for Dogecoin to hit $1. Man, it had to be some lot of buying for that to even happen. So and that, what numbers have we come up with on that, Willie? When we looked at that, we was talking about the Dogecoin for it to possibly reach $1 for people that was not in the crypto space that were out here going crazy buying Dogecoin. I had friends of mine that don't really follow cryptocurrency, but they were posting Dogecoin all night long and posting
I have to be careful what I post, and I think I posted about Dogecoin before it even pumped, that it was about to pump, and so I don't want to mislead people to think that getting involved with pump and dumps and stuff is good, and you got to be, and what you care not. This is, I don't know if you can call this a pump and dump, because it has stabilized itself above 3 cents. They are pumping and holding. This is crazy. This is pump and hold, because although Dogecoin dropped by 50%, it stabilized and consolidated over 3 cents. Now it's back up another 35%, which was unparalleled, because pump and dump traditionally means that it goes all the way back down. Well, it didn't do that. Now, but what you got to be careful is people coming in at the highs. If you bought at 6-7 cents and you jumped in there saying it's going to $1 and you don't understand how market caps work, because the market cap, so I think I said that Dogecoin will have to go to $75 billion to even get to $1, which would put it, if it went to 75 billion, I want you to look at these market caps. It would put it the third highest coin on the coin market cap. And I don't think people understand what that means, to go from 5 billion, where it's currently at right now, to 75 billion.
Yeah, I got the market cap pulled up right here for those viewers that are watching. Yeah, you're looking right now, the market cap's 4.9 billion.
Yeah. So I just don't see. It would take a while. It would take a while for it to do that and hold that going that high. It went up the charts now. It went up. It passed Litecoin and several others as it went into double digits. But 75 billion, I just don't see it. I mean, it's got a long ways to go.
Yeah, we're talking about the Infinity coin on top of that.
Yeah. And so you're going to have people that's going to be taking profits along the way. And I recommend it. Guys, take profits. Take profits. I'm not saying, I'm not giving financial advice, so I'm not saying what you don't get into. But if you're buying at the highs, you're going to get yourself wrecked. But also, if you're guys that bought it before it was even 1 cent, they're taking profits. And I don't blame them. If it goes to 5 cents, I'm gonna take profit. If it goes to, and then I'm gonna have different steps in which I'd say that take profits. And I recommended that to a friend. Like, what steps do you take profits? This is how I step ladder. so that you taking some type of profit, getting your money back, and letting the other money work for you. So, I mean, because there's a lot of guys that made a lot of money so far off of this Dogecoin going up so high. Guys, there's no fundamentals here. There's no fundamentals. It is a meme coin. There is no fundamentals. It was created as a funny thing.
Joke.
And a joke. And the CEO of Dogecoin is no longer with that company. It was, so there's no fundamentals there. But that doesn't mean that, and this is the beautiful thing. Why can't normal everyday people have fun with those types of things? Why can't they help each other make money or come together and do? Why? What's wrong with it? Because these people maybe that created a structure that surrounded a education around, and now you pay to go to school to do it, and you get all these certificates. You don't want to make fun of it, or that it may be seen as a speculative venture than an investment venture. Well, all of it's speculation. All of it's speculating. I speculate that Tesla's going to go up due to the ban of cars being using no fuel. So I mean, all of it's speculative.
Oh hell, Willie, it ain't all speculate. If you work in the office and you can push it and manipulate it, come on.
Hey, what I'm saying speculative. I'm
Did
saying
I say
speculative in our ability to read into it, figure out who's behind it, what they're doing, how they're going to go.
If I'm insider trading, I can read into it.
Oh, that's true. That's true. So,
hey, I'm just saying, man. But like I said,
no doubt about it, guys. No doubt about it. But I just want guys to be careful as they going into these, not buying these Dogecoin and several others at this all-time high.
Yeah, and then that's how people get wrecked. I mean, we talked about that with people that are not educated in the space, people that come into the space, they get the FOMO, the fear of missing out. They hear about it, and all of a sudden it hits their ears, and all of a sudden, bam, oh man, I bet we need to get in this, we need to get in it. And all of a sudden they get in it, and then the people that's been in it take some profit and they drop, and then they come back and say, I lost my butt off. Oh, that cryptocurrency, it's rigged, or it's a scam, or it's this or that. No, it's not. It's the fact that you did not educate yourself, do your due diligence to find out before you jumped into that space. And you made a bonehead decision. You jumped in at an all-time high, and people who have been in took a profit at an all-time high. So in that sense, the price dropped. Once it dropped, you lost your butt off. And that's what we say, don't get wrecked. Like our man Ivan say, don't get wrecked. And that's what getting wrecked is. And it's no different in the crypto market space than the same thing on a pump and a dump or a stock in the traditional stock market that is up real high, and all of a sudden you hear about it and you get the FOMO, and you go in ahead and you buy this share of stock at $45 a share, and you go out here and you buy $4,500 worth, and then all of a sudden some guy who's sitting there with 100,000 shares dumps a bunch of them, and boom, that stock now is sitting there at $20 a share. There's no difference.
And what I want to share with people too is this: don't FOMO in. Don't FOMO in. When you hear the news, it's typically too late. That's a good example. That's a good way to go. When you hear the news, it's typically too late. How do I get ahead of it? I do research. I start digging. I get into the Telegram groups. I get into the different Reddit groups. I'm in the different positions where I can hear it before it hits the news. If when it hits your timeline, or you see it on Twitter, you can find some things early on Twitter if you're following the right people. But when it hits the broad media guys, it's usually already too late. That's a good way to go about it. It's usually too late.
You're right. You're right on that.
Me and Dwight will typically we'll send each other messages about different things we're seeing. We're seeing these things because we're in the deeper groups. We connected to the people that you're gonna learn about some things before it comes out. And then we be like, bang, we had already knew about it a week ago, and it hits the news, or 2 weeks ago.
It's just like being a student of the game. I mean, that's essentially what it is. If we're not reading, If we're not researching, I mean, it's constantly all day long. We're sending back and forth. We're going over coins and looking at the market cap, looking at the space, picking up, learning. I'm learning from Willie about this and that, and we're doing research. And then we start reading about what them coins are about. And guys, this is what we was talking about with Dogecoin. That's the reason I have never gotten behind this coin. And the simple fact was, the first thing I got behind was this right here. I don't know, is that screen sharing what I'm showing on?
Yeah.
That's simply what I told somebody else. When you sit here and read something that this popular coin was created as a joke currency, we preach on here all the time. A coin that has real life value. And then another thing is, when you reach down here and you say the guy that created the coin is not even with that company anymore. He's then moved on to another coin, which is Ethereum. That lets you know a lot from me. Now, I'm not knocking Dogecoin supporters. I'm just saying, in my wheelhouse, I'm not steering my ship towards that. And so that's what we say about do your research and, figure out what coin you might think's for you. And that's what we're here to do, is educate people on the crypto space, let you guys know what's going on in the news. So with that, let's jump into the next article. Let's talk about Visa. Man, Visa may add cryptocurrencies to its payment network. Man, what about that, Willie? That was last year he talked about that sometime, didn't it?
Hey, Visa ain't slick. How can you accumulate Bitcoin? Well, tell people they can pay in Bitcoin. Oh, you can pay your bill in Bitcoin.
Yeah.
That's how they hold on to that. That's
that
how
is
you
correct.
can accumulate.
That is correct, guys.
You can pay your bill in Ethereum. Come on, guys, pay your bill in Ethereum.
Guys, let me tell you.
I'm not paying Visa in Bitcoin. I guarantee. I don't even have Visa, but I'm not paying them in Bitcoin. They can kiss my butt. I'm not giving them Bitcoin. I'll give you that fiat.
You're right. There's two ways to acquire Bitcoin, guys. There's two ways, and we've said this for 2 years now. With 3 years, we've been telling people, you're either you're going to purchase it with your fiat currency, or B, you're going to create a trade that you can be paid and acquire Bitcoin that way. That's how you're going to feed your cryptocurrency habit. You either you're going to spend U.S. currency, fiat currency, whatever currency your country is, or B, you're going to have provide a service and be paid with cryptocurrency. So when it comes to companies like, you hear rumors of like Amazon may soon start taking Bitcoin and all this and that. Them companies like Visa and Amazon, all those, they have enough U.S. capital fiat currency on hand that they don't have to relinquish that Bitcoin. So what comes into them, they just going to stockpile and then continue to operate off their fiat currency. And for those of you out here that's got a small gig, got a small business and all this and that, man, think about it. Think about accepting Bitcoin. Think about it. I mean, I got a Mexican restaurant right down the street from my house. On the front door, they say Bitcoin. When you pay up front, Bitcoin's accepted. I know I got a couple of convenience stores in my area. They're accepting Bitcoin. They got Bitcoin ATMs in stores as well. So that's people can pay for their cigarettes and beers in Bitcoin. These people are providing a service. They got a service, but they are racking and stacking, and they're acquiring the Bitcoin through their service without having to purchase it. And those people are the ones that's going to come out a little bit further ahead.
And Mark Cuban on his Dallas Mavericks, you can pay for their merchandise in Bitcoin. Guess what? I'm not buying any Dallas Mavericks merchandise anyway. However, I am definitely buying it in Bitcoin. I don't care how fast it is. I'm not buying anything on there. I don't buy anything with Bitcoin anymore.
Man, just like I said, that's what the deal is. But the card giant works with wallet and exchanges to enable crypto purchases and could eventually use digital currencies over blockchain in the same way it processes traditional money. Visa CEO Al Kelly said the payment giant is in the position to make cryptocurrencies more safe, usable, and applicable, and may add them to the company's payment network. Speaking on the company's fiscal first quarter 2021 earnings call, Kelly described cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin as digital gold. Let me highlight that. This is your largest pay credit card company in the world. And the man says, what about Bitcoin? It is digital gold. So once again, for those people that are non-believers, or those people that are not educated, that still want to say, "Oh, it's a scam," is this or that, man, it's amazing that the largest company, credit card company in the world, is recognizing and saying that it's digital gold.
And the people, we better get out of this mindset about, I understand it, I get it. There's a lot of scams, a lot of bad things out there that are trying to do harm and take your money and that kind of thing. But if we don't get to understand that Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is not a scam, and that we don't understand how to take advantage of this, it's going to be too late at some point. And it's still early adopting. It's still early, but at some point along this line, it's going to be too late.
It is.
And
it is going to be too late.
And I've been saying that to the Black community specifically.
That's exactly.
We gotta take advantage of this opportunity. Once in a lifetime generation. I mean, not even once in a lifetime, once in a generation possibly opportunity here, as we're seeing a different financial system coming into play, which we have not today. Our grandfathers never saw this. Our forefathers never saw this. This is the first, and this is just amazing to be a part of. And I hope and I pray. And you know what? I am starting to see more take advantage of it, but we still need more and more. But people, and then you still hearing people saying Bitcoin's a scam. Are you kidding me? Come on, man.
That's the people, man, that are not in tune with reality, man. And it's sad that you have those people out here. But once again, I'm gonna ask this question: how many people thought that the .com era was a scam, or wasn't real, or wasn't going to be huge?
Yeah, and they missed it.
They missed it. What era made the most millionaires and generated the most wealth for people currently until this crypto space?
Yeah. And guys, if you're listening in, we tell us what you think. Leave a comment in the section. Tell us, do you feel like we're going to see the greatest transformation of wealth in the history of mankind? And also make sure you hit the like button, thumbs up button, then subscribe, bell button, and share with your friends.
Yes, sir.
And you leave a comment in the comment section. Guess what, guys? We'll answer. We'll give it. Hey, and we just country boys in crypto. We're excited about this space, and we don't know it all. We don't proclaim to know it all. We're going through the articles and giving our opinions on what we think, just like anyone else. All right.
Yeah, leaving the farmers getting into crypto.
Leaving the farmers? Yeah, that's it.
Shit. Wearing overalls with the Bitcoin emblem on them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, our strategy, he goes on to say, our strategy here is to work with the wallet and exchanges to enable users to purchase these currencies using their Visa credentials or to cash out on Visa credential to make a fiat purchase at
whoa
here. Let me go back on that.
Oh, read that again.
Our strategy here is to work with wallets and exchanges to enable users to purchase these currencies. Now, I'm gonna be honest, Visa, you might be fucking up there.
Uh-oh. Why you say that?
Hey, man, as we know, with different things, you got different crooks.
It's how people start purchasing.
Whoa!
I think I see where you're going.
Think about this right here, man. I mean, I'm just being honest with you. I got a black card. I'm in a financial jam. I got some credit. I go out here and I gradually start charging X amount of dollars worth of crypto on my card, so much a week. Let's just say I do this for a year, or I do this for 6 months, and then all of a sudden, boom, I go out here and I file for bankruptcy. You ain't getting that damn Bitcoin back. It ain't coming back. So who's on the winning end of that? Just think about this. Who's on the winning end of it? It's just the same conversation we had the other day about the 401k. The 401k being taken out, taxed right now in 2021 with that company in Virginia. So just think about what we're saying there. Take it back to that conversation. What's the value at Bitcoin today sitting at 34,000 versus you stacking it up for 6 months and then a person filing a bankruptcy and you still got your Bitcoin on a cold storage somewhere 5 years down the road? That's where
Yeah.
they might be screwing up, because we know people hack, people steal credit cards and that all the time. So what happens? Somebody hacks somebody's a credit card, and they bought this freaking Bitcoin. Well, credit cards are protected. If your credit card's hacked, the credit card company got to issue your stuff back. So they done lost a Bitcoin. That's the reason I personally say, Visa, you might be screwing up. But hey, it's just my opinion on that. I've been in business. I run business. I own a business. Bill backs are hell. I mean, I've seen a lot of things when it comes to debit cards and payment systems. I've seen people that work out at a gym for 2 years, and all of a sudden, after they leave, turn right around, call their credit card company, say, "Oh, I think these charges are fraudulent. I didn't make them. I didn't remember doing that. It wasn't me." They knowingly know they done it. And as a business owner, this is what I don't like. As a business owner, you're sitting there looking at your HCA drafts, and all of a sudden you're like, okay, wow, I should have this time of the month, or this period, this week of the month, because they're coming in on certain days. On this time of the month, I should have $8,000 coming in this week. So you're sitting here looking at rent, payroll, all this and that as a small business owner. You ain't Walmart where you're negotiating your rates and you got billions in the bank. We're talking about as a small business owner. And you're sitting there looking at your bank account on this third week of the month, and you go, whoa, what something ain't right. The drafts are $8,000 plus every third week of the month. All of a sudden you go in there and you're like, wow, man, I got a $5,000 draft. Something ain't right. I'm missing $3,000 plus dollars. And all of a sudden you click on your bank account and it says, oh, there was a bill back for $3,000, $1,200. They don't even give the businesses the chance to say, hey, no, Jane Doe was a member here. Let me show you Jane Doe's contract. Let me show you Jane Doe's. They take the money and give it back to the credit card user immediately. You got to dispute it, and 9 times out of 10, you don't even win it. You end up having to take them to a civil court in your city and take your documents, your driver license copy, the contract copy. You got to take all that. So the credit card companies are protecting these people. So that's the reason I say, in my opinion, it's very risky for them. That's what I'm talking about. So I'm Joe the Crook. I'm out here hacking credit card scammers at the gas pump. Next thing you know, boom, I've got me one. Now let me go buy $1,000 worth of crypto. We all know how this works. That crypto's gone. Once it comes to that wallet address, it's gone. I mean, what you gonna do? You gonna contact them and say, send me the crypto back so I can reimburse this person their $1,000 you stole? No, it don't work. So that's my opinion, but I don't know it all. So the payment executive also says stable coins can be used for global commerce, and that digital currencies running on the public blockchains as additional networks, just like RTH and ACH networks. That's what I was talking about, your HCA draft. That's exactly what I'm talking about there. So today, 35 of the leading digital currency platforms and wallets have already been chosen to issue Visa, including Coinbase, Crypto.com, BlockFi, Fold, Bitpanda. These wallet relationships represent a potential for more than 50 million Visa credentials. The next leading network has a fraction of that. And it goes on without saying, to the extent a specific digital currency becomes recognized, meaning the exchange, there's no reason why we cannot add it to our network, which already supports over 160 currencies today. So, man, like I said, that's huge. That's huge news for people like us and other people that want to get into space, or people who might not have an option, might not have cash on hand. That's huge for them.
And I continue to show the onboard of cryptocurrencies and where this thing is going, where it's literally changing the world. It is literally changing the financial paradigm that we're seeing. And it's right before our eyes. And these are evidence of what's coming down the road. And if you don't think that digital currency is the future, you're fooling yourself, because Visa believes it's the currency of the future. So it doesn't matter what you think. When you start to see these companies making these types of moves, it doesn't matter what you think.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. Let me ask you another question when I'm thinking about it. And definitely, guys, this is not financial advice, and I'm not big on credit cards, because I don't want to be a slave to no one. That's one of the things I teach to my kids about credit card and debt. If you're in debt, you're a slave to somebody, whether it be your job that you may not be happy with. You got to go to damn work to pay the bills, or whether it be you owe somebody something. So I'm definitely an advocate of financial planning and staying ahead of the game and protecting yourself without debt. But where do you see this going? Or should I say, who will be on the winning end of this if a person was to go out here and purchase this with a credit card and Bitcoin soars to like our next article, what we're talking about, Bitcoin's on pace to reach 288,000. So once again, we talk about it every day. You can't make these gains in the regular space that you're seeing in the crypto market. So you got a credit card that may pay you might pay, I mean, I don't know, 21% interest, 19, 18, 16. We all know how credit cards work. But if you got a cryptocurrency, let's just say you bought $10,000 worth of Bitcoin on a credit card. I mean, I'm almost going to venture to say, which I say, I'm not advocating this for anybody because I hate credit card companies. It's just basically like loan sharking. It's just like checking the cash down deal. You know, hey, give me your check. We're gonna rip you 60% interest. But once again, that's the reason I say this might be a smart move on them, because with the way the crypto space is going, the person who put the charge out might be wind up in a better position. Your thoughts?
Yeah, and again, not financial advice, and it's very dangerous when you go and do something like that. It could be very, very risky, and not very, and get you in a lot of trouble because you're on the line for something that is a speculative. That no, not a speculative. You're on the line for something that could go up and down. And now you went in debt to betting on the fact that it's going to go up in a form that you got to repay. So that's never, to me, it's smart. But you can see how if someone that really believed in this thing and really believe that Bitcoin's going to go to 288,000 by the end of the year, and you say you took out a loan or you got a credit card, you bought 2 Bitcoins for $80,000. Well, it goes to 288,000. You just 3 times your money, and then you're able to pay back that loan, and you still have $100,000.
Yeah, and I guess it would be no different than people doing sports betting with credit cards, or people going to the ATM at the casino, taking out $500 to go over to the blackjack table. I guess it's the same thing. But like
and people do it, and people do it. That's the thing. And banks, not banks, casinos accept Visas, all kind of credit cards, right?
Yeah.
You can get a draft on your credit card at the casino. You can get a draft on your credit card. So we do see this. So you exercise caution, but I think it's very dangerous, and I think it's reckless when you put yourself on the line for something that can go up and down. So
most definitely, guys. And like I said, it's one of those things too that we're saying, don't do that. You don't need, that's something that you don't need to do. But once again, we will say this. Definitely check out the Southeast Staking. We got one more article, don't we?
We want to keep it at an hour, guys. We want to keep an hour. We want to keep ours at an hour. We had one more article, but we'll come back to that article tomorrow to talk more about it.
I'm trying to find it, man. I was going to read into it real fast, but I don't know. Let me see what we done with it here.
But remember, guys.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Huh? We're sponsored by Southeast Staking, and you can stake your Cardano with Southeast Staking. Join us and visit our website at southeaststaking.io, southeaststaking.io, to get to find out how to stake, rewards you can receive, and how it works.
That's right. Hey guys, and we got something else that we definitely want to bring you guys, make you guys aware of. We've had a lot of crazy stuff going on in the market with censorship. We've had a lot of stuff going on with hacks and things like that. Just like users on what was it? The one of the ones that which one was hacked last week, where the people hacked it, sent all the information of people, Parler and all that stuff. They hacked it, sent your information off your phones and other things, your messages to the government and all this and that stuff is what they done. We also want to sponsor one called Prime One Chat. Check it out. Download the app. It is actually an encrypted, secure phone messaging. It's Prime One Chat. It's a video chat, text message, and phone call, crystal clear, and it's encrypted, and it's not stored on any server at all, okay? Once again, it is not stored on anyone's server. Once you delete it off your phone, it is gone. But there's one thing that we're really excited about this Prime One chat. Willie, you want to tell them what we're excited about Prime One chat?
Well, we're excited about being
What does it
able
do?
to
What
being
is it?
able to basically talk and chat with people that it's encrypted. It doesn't save it, and it deletes the message automatically, so that you're not being monitored. But it also allows you the opportunity to earn while you're texting. Would
Do
you
what?
like to not get
Like,
paid?
whoa. Say what? It does what now?
You get paid to text.
Wow. Hey, man, it's almost like you just said something, we're gonna have to do a call, one of our things, and we'll have to put that in there as a segment and introduce it to people. But people, check it out. Prime One chat. Something that people are doing every single day. You're picking up the
I
phone.
get mine.
Texting
I get
message.
paid every day. I get paid every day for texting.
Get paid every day. Something that you do every day. Something that you do every day normally in your life. Now there's a way for you to turn that into some income for you. So once again, guys, I want you to do two things. Check out Prime One chat. Let everybody know about it. Download the app on your phone, and you will get paid to do what you already do every day: chat, text, video chat, phone calls, crystal clear, encrypted service, not stored on anyone's servers. So you don't have to worry about the things that went on at Parler and all that stuff. Telegram is shutting down. I don't know if a lot of people know that. Telegram will be gone bye-bye in a very near future. That is something to do with one of those lawsuits with information and stuff like that went on with the Book of Faith or Book of Face or whatever you want to call it. So hey, if you're a Telegram user, swap over there. You got your privacy. It's quick, responsive, crisp, and clean, and you get paid to do it. Also, like I said, check out southeaststaking.io. We're talking about southeaststaking.io, and check us out and let us know and you got any questions, you become a part of our staking family. We are a Cardano ADA staking pool. We will definitely get you in there and help you out and go from there. So like I said, here's the website right here. You got the ticker going across the top and everything. Southeaststaking.io. Check that out. We appreciate you, and we'll be back tomorrow evening, coming to you live, giving you the latest and the greatest in the crypto space. But if you have any questions, please reach out, send us a message, and we'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Hey, have a blessed Monday, guys. Go get it.
Go get it.
GME up, AMC up.
Country boys in crypto.